I never thought I'd be the kind of woman who'd cry over a man, but when Daniel walked out of my life, it felt like the ground disappeared beneath my feet. I'm Emily Carter, 28 years old, a marketing consultant living in Chicago, and until that day, I believed love could fix anything. I was wrong. Daniel and I met at a local coffee shop 2 years ago. He spilled his latte all over my laptop, apologized profusely, and insisted on paying for the damage. That awkward start turned into something beautiful, or at least, that's what I thought. He had the kind of charm that made everyone feel special. He'd bring me flowers for no reason, leave notes on my desk, and text good morning before sunrise. I thought he was the one. But love can be deceptive when it's built on lies. One evening, after working late on a client's campaign, I decided to surprise Daniel with dinner at his apartment. I picked up his favorite takeout, my heart racing with excitement. But when I opened his door, I froze. There he was, with someone else. It wasn't just the betrayal that hurt, it was the ease on his face, the comfort, as if this wasn't new. The world went silent as I dropped the bag of food. They both stared at me, guilt painted across their faces, and I knew right then I was done being the woman who tolerated less than she deserved. That night, I cried until my eyes were sore. I questioned everything, my worth, my choices, my love. But somewhere between the tears, a small voice whispered, "You're stronger than this." And for the first time, I believed it. The next morning, I deleted his number, packed away the memories, and focused on me. Healing wasn't instant. Some days I'd wake up angry, other days numb. But every day, I reminded myself that moving forward wasn't revenge, it was freedom. Still, a part of me wanted him to see what he'd lost, not through words or pettiness but through success. A few weeks later, my company announced a major pitch. The client, a luxury lifestyle brand Daniel's new firm was also competing for. The irony made my pulse race. This was it, the chance to face him again, not as the heartbroken girl he left behind, but as a woman reborn. I worked day and night, crafting the perfect presentation. My best friend Mia became my rock. She pushed me when I doubted myself, made me laugh when the pain crept in, and reminded me that I didn't need closure from him. "Your success is your closure," she said. I held on to that like gospel. When the day came, I walked into that boardroom in a navy blue suit, hair sleek, confidence radiating. Daniel was already there. He looked shocked when he saw me, his jaw literally dropped. I smiled politely, as if he were a stranger. I delivered my pitch with grace, clarity, and power. Every slide, every statistic, every word carried the energy of a woman who had rebuilt herself. The executives loved it. My team won the contract, and as I shook hands with the CEO, I caught Daniel watching me with an expression that mixed regret and awe. I didn't need to say a word. The silence between us was its own kind of victory. After the meeting, he approached me outside. "Emily, can we talk?" he asked, his tone softer than I remembered. I turned, gave him a polite smile, and said, "There's nothing left to say. But thank you, losing you taught me how to find myself." I walked away, the city wind brushing against my face, feeling more alive than I had in years. That summer, I traveled to California with Mia. I started a lifestyle blog called The Empowered Heart, sharing my journey through heartbreak, healing, and growth. To my surprise, it took off. Women from all over the country reached out, sharing their stories, their strength, their resilience. It became more than a blog, it became a community. Months later, as I stood on a stage giving a talk about empowerment, I realized how far I'd come. The heartbreak that once broke me had built me into someone fearless. And while I never wished Daniel harm, I silently thanked him for showing me what I'd been blind to, that true love starts with self-respect. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's not about getting even, it's about glowing up so brightly that the people who hurt you can't ignore your light. My revenge was peace, success, and self-love. And that's the sweetest revenge of all. Now, when I look back, I smile. Not because of what he did, but because I survived it and became someone stronger. I learned that heartbreak doesn't define you, it refines you. The pain becomes power, the tears become growth, and the past becomes the reason you shine brighter than ever before. If I could tell every woman one thing, it's this: never give someone else the power to make you feel small. Take that power back, rebuild your world, and remember, you don't need revenge to win. You just need to rise.